locally, but you can actually do that while you're employed in a hospital that's not anywhere near an institution that has a master's in nursing. So you can transition, get yourself on a paycheck, and move on up over time, and that's just a that's a fantastic way.
Do you find that many people are taking advantage of that, or do they know about it? You see, I think.
Well, I think in nursing they do in particular. Frankly, one of the problems in something like machining, at least when the economy was a little better, is they end up getting a job before they finish, and if they welding's a great example.
Good. Okay.
You don't finish the whole program, you don't know everything, but he's willing to start paying me, $18, $20 an hour, I'm going to go over there.
Okay, very good. And that makes sense. Yeah, very good, I think. Very good. But there are many opportunities for individuals. In spite of the bad economy and in spite of the cutbacks and et cetera, that an individual still can make it in higher education in Tennessee.
My advice is, don't over-constrain yourself. If you have to say you have to live on the north side of Nashville, period, then it's hard to get a job. If you're willing to move out further, then you have more opportunities to do that. Frankly, one of the places in East Tennessee, at least a half a year ago, they were still bringing people in from other states because they couldn't find enough people there locally. So you need to be a little flexible as you get started, and then work on getting back to Nashville after you get that job.
And so in a real sense, Chancellor, over the last 3 minutes that we have here, we can say that the state of Tennessee in its collegiate operations, primarily universities and community colleges and technical institutes, the state is making real strides in terms of trying to bring education to the majority of people.
I want to say we're having to suck it up.
Okay, okay.
we're being cut, pretty severely. We will have some tuition increases, but it won't cover all that we're covered. And so you think of that purchasing power per student. It's going to go down some.
But we've got the framework. And of course, I don't think that we should be in a recession, depression, and et cetera forever. But if we've got the framework, and when money does start to flow into the state of Tennessee, then you think we're ready to deal with it.
And we're absolutely keeping our doors open. We're eager to accept students, bring them in, give them the chance. This is a good time to do that if you're having trouble getting a job or have been laid off for one reason or another.
You know, I was impressed. I had an earlier show dealing with the Tennessee Department of Education and Literacy, and I was impressed with what they're doing over in that area in terms of trying to increase the literacy of the people in the state of Tennessee. And it seems that they've got a large number of innovative programs that they're using in order to try to do that.
You know, that's another interesting thing in terms of use of technology and computers. One of the things that they've found that people are more comfortable learning on a computer than they are in public, if you will, with peers around them, because they can do it privately.
Especially in such a delicate area as to whether or not you can read, you see.
Exactly. And so you can do that very privately and make real progress. And that's another way that technology is really helping.
And so the state of Tennessee is really on the move. You think that we'll be able to move up from the bottom 1/4 to the top? You know, I know I understand that there are historical reasons that we're there, and et cetera, but still we have to move.
We do. The challenges that we have is that everybody else is moving, and the challenges the U.S. has is that the world is moving.
Okay.
And so just because you made some progress doesn't mean it's more than what your neighbor has made.
That's a good thought. That's a good thought, because I think that in terms of where we've been in the state of Tennessee with the literacy and a number of other things, that we've always been down, but the other individual states that are also down are perhaps making a little more progress than we're making.
We're making good progress, but we shouldn't rest on our laurels.
We're doing better than we've ever done before. During this last couple of half-second minute that we have, we're doing better than we've ever done before, but we still can do better. And when things improve, we will also improve, and I certainly appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And let me thank you, Chancellor, for coming by and giving us that excellent information. And let me encourage our audience to tune in again next week for another informative edition of Comments. Thank you, and good morning.